Welcome to the Kansas City Sports Complex out of Kansas City, Missouri. Today we have a fantastic event that we're bringing to you. We're hosting a duel. Today we have a fantastic group of players that we brought together that are going to be playing the event today. My name's Jeremy and this is Matt, and we're going to be going along with you as we break down all the action and events that unfold.
Yeah, we're really excited that you decided to join us. We have 6 players who spent a lot of time behind their guns and they're ready to go. But before we jump into the action, we're going to go through the rules real quick so you understand what a duel is. The duel is going to be the best 2 out of 3 sets, with each set being a race to 10. You do have to win by 2, and there is a 15-minute clock that if expires, the player with the most points would then win. The field is 40 by 80 feet, and it has 16 bunkers on it. One of the main features you'll see is a channel down the middle, so you're staring at your opponent right off the break. There's also an outline box in front of the start box that players have to keep both feet inside before the horn sounds. One of the other differences is the out of bounds line. Players only have to keep 1 foot inbounds. You'll see players getting creative with this and stretching out over the line to get unique shots. The goal is to touch the opponent's start box, and if you do so successfully, you get a point. Each player is also awarded 2 60-second timeouts they can use as long as the start clock isn't inside of 10 seconds. Players will also switch sides every 5 points scored. Some of the language you'll hear are words like SIMO, which means both players shot each other at the same time, or ACE, which means one player shot the other off the break before reaching the first prop. It's super fast paced, it's a lot of gunfighting, and it's a lot of fun.
So to start the day, we actually did a round robin for seeding.
There was a race to 3 format where all the players faced against each other. Joe ended up being the top dog, going 15-3, only dropping 3 points against the other players, being Thomas, Johnny, Jacob, Randall, and Kevin.
Yeah, Joe was really dominant.
He really was.
Yeah.
Realistically, though, he went 15-3. Thomas went 13-6. He wasn't too far behind, but then your 2 mid-pack players, Johnny and Jacob, they were kind of 12-10, 10-11.
Yeah, around that 500.
Kind of around the mid-pack, which still isn't that far behind them. But, I mean, Joe definitely standing out, going 15-3. Definitely made a statement. Joe and Thomas being the top 2 are going to get a bye, going straight to the semifinals.
Yeah.
So shaping up for our matches, it's going to be Johnny versus Kevin.
Yep.
And then Jacob versus Randall.
Yeah.
Which is going to be pretty exciting stuff.
It's going to be really exciting. Yeah. And one of the things about the round robin that, so we do look at the points scored. It does matter for seeding, but it was a blind layout. Some of these guys haven't played the format before.
Right.
So there's not a lot of stock I put into this.
Yeah.
It's more of just a way to kind of get us going. They could go experiment and try things and figure out how the field played, what worked for them and didn't. But yeah, I think it's going to set up to be a really exciting day. Got a lot of really talented paintball players.
Yeah, they definitely got their warm-ups in, doing that at the beginning of the day, so they kind of got the feel and everything. But yeah, a lot of talent, like you said. We have Joe, Thomas, and Jacob from the Kansas City, Missouri All-Stars. Kevin Cavanaugh from the Chester Semi-Pro team. Johnny from KC Complex Complex D3, and then Randall Barnes, Mr. Tank Dangle himself. An absolute personality. Always a great guy to have great guy to have around.
Yeah.
There's going to be some good stuff.
It is. And then after we did the round robin, we actually brought them all inside. We did a press conference. Check this out.
So, K-Cav, who was your hardest match?
It was definitely Johnny. Literally 3 times, I couldn't even get out the box. I just got shot immediately. So that was kind of frustrating, but it is what it is. I still got plenty of paintball going on right now.
Johnny with the aces. Johnny with the aces. Maybe repeat the
Anybody
question.
else wanna ask a question?
Also.
Next question?
Yeah, I got one. Johnny, your gun went down probably the most out of all the other players. What are you going to do to fix that going into the actual tournament?
Well, I haven't touched my gear since Texas, and you see, when you neglect your stuff, it's not going to work. So, tip for you guys out there: clean your shit, and you'll have a working paintball gun.
Thanks, John.
Good stuff there, Johnson.
I got a question. Joe, so you went 15-3 in the round robins. What do you attribute your success to?
I would say just a lot of experience playing. I think
tall.
I've been playing consistently the longest out of anybody here.
He's
probably
tall, dude.
17, 18-ish years. So
That's not longer than me. You're just tall.
cool. And the height though.
Sorry, dude. Oh, my bad.
Thank you.
Oh, just these tall guys out here. Like, I'm 6'4" and handsome. I don't know why I'm getting girls.
Thomas, you have the most aces. Do you like that better than actually playing paintball?
Acing people?
Yeah.
It's kind of boring, honestly. Like, they come up off the box all slow and then they get shot immediately and we don't even get to play each other. So, I don't know. Going into the full matches, you know, I'll take the points where I can get them, but I like playing paintball. So.
Follow-up question for Thomas. You've done duels a lot in the past and you've had great success. You've already played everybody here once. Who are you looking forward to playing in the finals?
I'm looking forward to playing Randall, but in terms of a hard match, I know Joe's going to be a tough one again. You know, he's got a high score right now. He's got the high stature. We gotta chop him down a couple picks. So we'll see how that goes.
Starting with the match preview for match 1, we're going to have Johnny versus Kevin. Johnny taking the 3rd seed and Kevin taking the 6th seed coming out of the round robin.
Yeah, and again, those round robin matches, a lot going on with them. Guys getting a feel for things. I know that Kevin actually just coming off an injury. He just was playing in France, and I think he got a little banged up in France. So he's missed a couple of events he'd like to play, so he's just getting back healthy. And then Johnny actually plays with us, or he lets us play with him. I'm not sure which. But he's an absolute stud. Just a gunfighting machine. And so, and this one should be a lot of fun.
Yes.
It really should be.
I think two kind of good different paintball players. Yeah. Kevin with a lot of experience being around for a very long time, and Johnny's played a lot of paintball.
He's played a lot of paintball,
but definitely not as much as Kevin.
Right. And Johnny's just got that dominant personality, whereas Kevin's natural position, I think, is a snake player still.
Right.
So it's going to be a really interesting dynamic to see if Johnny's can be dominant and avoid those shots from Kevin, and then if Kevin, who's usually used to playing snake, can stand up to the gunfighting of Johnny. It's just going to be a real fun one.
Right. I think Kevin will have good gunfighting too. Being in the snake, he definitely does a lot of snapping and fighting on the wire and stuff there. Right. So I think it's going to be a good match either way. Hopping right into it, we're going to see 2 different styles of play, I'd say, for these 2 players here. And right off the bat, Johnny with the quick gun up hits K-Cab right in the face. So we're going to see a lot of quick guns from Johnny today, and it might actually be a little detrimental to him. Yeah. As the day goes on, he's a little too quick off the box.
Yeah, and what that's actually going to be called in the paintball lingo, that's going to be an ace.
Right.
So an ace is when a player doesn't make it quite to their first prop before the other player shoots him. And you can see right there, man, with the second ball, Johnny just shoots him right in the face.
Right in the face. And the first point's always a little nerve-wracking. K-Cav was opting to go to his left there, Johnny to his right. I would assume that's K-Cav's offhand.
Right.
Opting to go to the same side as Johnny. I would always want to pull up with my right side, usually whenever I was dueling or doing anything of these sorts. So this isn't the first duel that Complex has held, so we wanted to give another one this year. See timing off the box there for K-Cav, just a little iffy.
Yeah, Johnny was way quicker off the box, and but K-Cav was able to race the wire, and he landed the shot. I mean, really good shot.
First engagement right on the wire there as he hopped into his bunker. Maybe Johnny jumped over to the bunker too fast.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like his first balls were on the bunker as opposed to off the side wherever he saw K-Cav, and exploding right off of Johnny's. I think it was his loader or his mask there.
Which is good recovery, because when you lose it off the box like that, getting dominance back is really, really hard.
It really is. So hopping into the next point. This could be the 3rd point. They do swap sides after every 5 points scored, and it looks like they are both going to opt to go to their dominant side on the right. Johnny's going to be moving over, standing tall, trying to get the drop in there, floating in that open space on the back side. Still just floating back to Temple there.
Yeah, and they're both just kind of probing for dominance here, right? Trying to get a snapshot close enough just to put the other guy in to try to create dominance. You see Johnny now as dominant standing at the top like that. Making it really hard for Kevin to really play right now.
Yeah, he has some pretty good snaps. Mixing it up, left, right, top side as well. Standing OT definitely could be very enticing, but still a little risky.
Well, some of us can stand OT, some of us can't.
Right. It depends for me too. If those things are overinflated, I struggle to stand over the top.
And I think we're going to see that a lot of a theme throughout the day as we see guys that can and can't. You see Johnny just lands that ball right there on K-Cav and walks in a point.
Yeah, I didn't even see where he really clipped him. It had to have been when K-Cav was head checking on the inside or something, but right in the face.
Yeah, great shot.
Yeah.
Justin,
Point scored for Johnny there. We're gonna reset back to the same side.
The plan is this fucking blind zone, so if you don't know where he's at, just drop here.
It's true. He was low back there. That's good. Good comms coming in from K-Cap's pit help there.
Yeah.
See how they opt to set up for this breakout. Looks like K-Cap's gonna go back to his left side. Johnny came up quick, but K-Cap again. First engagement on the outside there, catches Johnny standing over the top.
And I think both points he scored now have been on that same exact look, racing the wire, shooting wide. Yeah, right there. Yeah, right off his hand, it looked like.
Yeah, great shots from K-Cap. Johnny getting a little too comfortable there. Also, though, worth noting, I feel like if Johnny's shots right off the break were more where they needed to be, K-Cap's still a little bit slow.
He is slow, and he's also cross-bodied, right? So instead of having his gun on the corner like Johnny you see right here, which now he actually is, he's been coming across his body a lot, which is going to slow him down.
Right. Took it a little bit quicker off the box there.
Really great shot of the gunfight here. You see K-Cap has to kind of hop to look over the top, whereas Johnny just stands up, right?
Johnny posted on the inside, thinking like he might want to hop across the middle to the other side. K-Cap still just probing for information, trying to find out where Johnny's posted. And
lands the shot.
Good shot for Johnny there. Good reaction time with K-Cap peeking out and him just getting a shot in.
You'll see the replay here. See if we can catch that shot.
Drops low.
Oh, and you see he actually misses the first one.
Right. Just timing-wise, was able to find it. Timing the snap out there on that second attempt from K-Cav. Johnny just posted on the inside. It looked like he wanted to float across the other side, but was just playing patient. Letting K-Cav probe. Players did switch sides now, so they're running to the other start box after getting some assistance from their pit help. K-Cap still favoring going to his left for this moment. Johnny kind of sitting out in the open there. Is just going to get the shot on a K-Cap. I feel like K-Cap saw Johnny just standing out to the side there, so he tried to come out, even though Johnny already had a lane on him.
Right. And like you were just saying, it's interesting that K-Cap is going to the same side as Johnny. You know, from a strategic standpoint, some of that is it's a little harder to get shot off the break because those opposite corners you have better shots. So maybe he's trying to avoid Johnny's gun there by lining up with him, but then it puts him on his offhand rather than his dominant hand. So a little bit of strategy there, maybe.
Yeah, on the replay there, you saw that K-Cap did get a ball off whenever he came out for that snap when he got shot. So he could have potentially got the trade there, but just missed it. Off the box, that was quick. Johnny's shots looked like they were there.
Close, man.
Just missed it, though. He's going to be dancing out over to the pin on the side now. Standing tall, trying to find an angle down onto K-Cap, still in that back temple on the left side.
Yeah, Johnny's just pounding K-Cap's bunker. Oh, and he shoots him right in the face right there. And that's the hard part when he stands tall like that. He can just really shoot down on you, and it's hard to play paintball. You really got to figure out how to time those snapshots and get out in that stream all that close.
Right. K-Cap going to run over while Johnny walks in. At that point, before he gets approved, as much pit time as he can with his pit help there. He's going to be switching guns. A lot of strategy goes into the 20 seconds that you get in between each point scored, right? So the pit help over there having pods ready, paint to refill your loader. Most players even also actually have a gun just to completely switch so they don't have to worry about getting air and all that type of stuff. So 20 seconds is not a lot of time in between a point, especially if you're having to do everything. Paint, air, wipe yourself down after getting shot. Players going to break out. K-Cap going to streak all the way out to the can or to the pin there, and he's going to get picked up. Johnny saw him kind of streaking out there, so another point going over towards John.
Yeah, and it's kind of getting away from K-Cap a little bit right here. If it's 5-2. If this is good, we're talking 6-2, and it's really, really hard to come back when you start getting down and that momentum swings.
Right. Replay coming. Got tagged quite a few times.
Yeah,
I think twice there.
You see the gap right here that Johnny sees him in.
He saw him streaking after that first temple, so he just shot the gap on the next one. So maybe that was just a little bit of unfortunate timing for K-Cap. Johnny maybe not going over as fast as he normally has been, and allowed him to see that move right off the break. Going back to that same side, K-Cap over to his left, going over the top of the temples there. Looks like he did get hit as he came over the top trying to duel John there. John's going to walk this one in.
Yeah, just another good shot, just standing over the top.
I don't know what he's doing. He's just applying pressure. I think just shoot for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's going like over top.
Yeah.
That stuff. She's back that shit.
Good comms coming in between the pit help and KCAV there, just talking about what's going on, consistently seeing Johnny do some things, trying to work through the adversity right now, down 7-2. Hopping in for the next point here. It's going to be the same type of thing. Also think KCAV, he wasn't necessarily spaced all the way over to the edge of his box there, so that also could be a slight detriment of his speed actually getting into his bunker as he gets caught dueling again. On the inside there with John.
Yeah, and here's the replay on that. And what you're referring to, Jeremy, is in front of that start bunker, there's a box outlined on the ground. And they have to keep both feet inside, but you can get as close to that as you possibly can just to get you a little bit closer to the edge to avoid the opponent's paint coming in early on you.
Oh, and John's going to get called on a dirty hang here.
So that's going to be a no point. So he goes and kind of argues it out with the ref a little bit.
Good luck.
Here's a replay. See if we can see what happened. Looked like he was looking at his leg or something. Yeah, they called it. Don't see anything there, but obviously the ref checked him, saw a hit, and gave him a dirty hang.
Might have been right off the break, but yeah. Ref will call that one a dirty hang there, so no point being added. KCAV's going to be pushing up a little bit aggressive here, taking that second tempo on his side. Dealing with Johnny, trying to keep tabs on where he is. Over to the pin, standing tall. Yeah, shot there.
Oh, nice. Good job, KCAV.
Yeah, I think he got him on the
jump shot.
Out of the jump shot over the top there.
Great shot. And he really needed that. He's got to get back in this match, and that was a big one for him to land right there.
Yeah, I felt like he had a lot of pressure on him though. Moving up to that second temple, he was kind of left, right, up, down, checking back and forth pretty aggressively, and he was able to land that shot over the top.
Yeah, see this replay. See if we can see kind of how he pulled that off.
Oh, Johnny just posted.
Yeah, he just found him and then landed a great shot on him.
KCAV landed a lot. I think all three of the points that he scored has just been on a shot. There's a quick snap.
Yeah.
When Johnny's just been posted or maybe hanging out a little too casually.
Yeah, and I mean, that's been like you said, the match so far. Johnny's had such... It looks like we have a technical timeout. Johnny's just had so much pressure and so much dominance. KCAV's really had a hard time really doing anything but trying to battle on those snapshots.
Right. Looking like the refs, the personnel, the tech crew, just trying to get a few things sorted out here. Talking with Gavin Lee and John up there, head ref, and the statistician, or the stat tracker, is what John was tasked with for this day of play up there with Gavin. Just make sure everything's ironed out. After that last point there, it is going to be 7-3. I think the discussion is they swapped sides 1 point too early, even though it was a no point. But
okay,
so they played that match, or that round there on the wrong side, but now they are going to be on the correct side now that we hit that 10-point mark, switching back to where they originally started. Everything all square, hopping into this next point. KCAV last second going to swap over to his right. And it's going to be KCAV getting picked up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta get relaxed, relax.
Now he's getting the prop and just standing tall.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's just like trying to use big body.
Yeah, and it's hard because you can hear him talking. They kind of know what Johnny's doing. He's just had a hard time countering it.
Yeah.
You know, they've been aware, I think 3 times now they've cut to the sideline, and we've heard him say the same thing. He's just really big over the top, but he just, again, hasn't been able to pick up how to handle it.
Right. Gonna have to start making some adjustments to pull this one back. 8-3, going back to his favorite side, and it looks like We're just having a discussion here about Johnny pulling early. Conversation from the refs there, looking like
John got the point. We have a replay though. See what we have.
Johnny's gonna pull up, and he lands the first ball ace there. And I believe the discussion was on the outside. You saw that spray off of Johnny's mask there on the right. So K-Cav getting shot, going to his bunker, coming out on the outside and landing that ball on Johnny, as Johnny also went to the outside. Johnny was granted the proceed there after all said and done, so he was able to disregard that shot on the outside and go score that point. Up 9-3 now. It is match point for Johnny, favoring standing tall on that outside, so he's able to shoot down on the inside as well as get shots in on the outside. So
there it is.
Johnny checking himself. Maybe he took a bounce right off the break. Didn't check it while he was playing. Refs didn't see anything. They didn't call it. They're going to look and check him out. Walk this one in. And it's going to be point approved for Johnny Stewart.
And that's going to be it. That's the first set right there.
That's the first, I'm going to call it the first half of the first match, I guess, first set. So they do play a best 2 out of 3, 10 points. So Johnny's going to take that first match there, being the first player to score the 10 points there in the first match. Oh, and he did take a bounce there on the outside. I don't know if that was a direct shot maybe. I don't know if it bounced off that pin. As the day goes on, we're going to see players utilize that bounce shot off the pins on each side of the field. So props to Johnny coming out hot. Pretty dominating there for the first set of the first match.
It really was. It was 2-2 early, and then man, Johnny went on a run and scored 5 straight.
Yep.
You know,
just got the ball rolling and
he got the
made it happen.
Yep. Really, really good. So hey, we're gonna throw to a commercial and we'll come back. We got some sideline interviews.
John here with K-Cav after that first match. How do you think it went? Score was 10-3.
It started off pretty good. I wanted to make sure that he won't get dominant on me from the get-go, so I need to slow it down a little bit. It was promising at the beginning, then I just got a little too greedy, trying to engage with him too much, trying to catch up on the score. So I just got to remember I got to be patient and then take opportunities when they happen.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I got another match. I can still turn this thing around, but I just got to make sure I'm on it.
Yeah.
Got to make sure I'm on it.
And I know I've seen you in the gym a lot, going to Orange Theory, working out, doing lots of cardio. How do you feel like that's were you winded at all after that first match?
No, not at all. I'm hoping that my cardio is better than his, and then he starts to falter a little bit, and maybe we can take advantage of that. I can't just rely on that, obviously. But I feel like the deeper we go in these matches and these points, the advantage is going to go to me. So I need to be patient with Johnny.
Thank you, and that's Cutting It with KCAV.
I've been an engineer in paintball for 22 years and have delivered some of the most iconic gear in the industry. I'm the inventor of the SFT Shocker and Ion, the DLX Lux, the inline max flow and preset system. For years, I've wanted to create a high-end regulator, and I've finally done it. And this is the Empire Flow.
Johnny, you dominated that first match. Is there any pre-match rituals that you perform to obtain that dominance?
Well, starting when I started back in 2011, I always got kind of nervous before matches and stuff, so I do vomit before playing tournaments, and that's kind of how I let my demons out and prepare myself for the match, and just it allows me to perform, and that's about it.
I love that. The man's got his ritual, and it works for him, as we can see in this first match. It was a 10-3 score, looking pretty dominant out there. Hope to see that continue in this second match.
I got to go somewhere next week. I'm leaving on Thursday. I won't be back till Monday. So, yeah, we'll talk then. Yeah, appreciate it.
I don't think Impact knows that Shear is in that Dorito side 50, and he kills Nick LaValle, and he kills Zach Yakimek, Chris Shear, doing damage on the 50 Dorito side.
No idea he's there yet. Little two-pack of kills here for Chris Shear, and have they picked him up? Because I don't see. Okay, now Cornell is going to switch his gun. They're probably wondering, where do those kills come off? Because they don't know. Yeah, and then Chris Shear, I think, just feast on that back center as well, too.
Look for the horn before too long from Impact in a long point match with Dynasty.
All right, hopping back in it. Second half of the first match. Johnny Stewart versus Kevin Cavanaugh. KCAV's going to have to come out with some authority after getting taken down in that first match there. We'll see if any players make any adjustments to their strategy or how they're going to approach this second half. Right off the bat, it looks like they're both going to favor their same type of breakout off the beginning. Johnny standing tall, leaning to the left. Battling back and forth.
And I think this is actually better for KCAV. I think survivability early was what really killed him in that first match. So right. I like that he's drawing out this gunfight right here.
Johnny's being patient though, just waiting. The height advantage really helping Johnny over these temples. KCAV dancing around, out to the pin, up to the second temple. Johnny being patient.
Yeah, Johnny just looks so relaxed. Oh, nice shot.
Yep, KCAV snapping out. Saw Johnny switch down low on the right side and then came out, snapped out, got him right in the face.
And a good start. That's what KCAV needed after that first match, or first set, I'm sorry. He really needed that one right there.
Yep. Coming in with the replay. Boom, yep, right out on the side.
Face.
Oh, Johnny got a ball off and he just missed.
Yeah.
That's all right, though.
But again, good snap. Hopefully that'll help KCAV's confidence going into the rest of this set and he can get even.
Same breakout, both sides. Got Johnny again.
Oh, it was a Simo.
Oh, we got a Simo. Johnny was able to slip one in as well. Let's check it out here. We saw that one from KCAV hitting Johnny right, I believe, in the hand. Yep. I didn't see. Johnny just must have slipped one in right in the same.
Yeah, I actually think he landed a ball on his face on the outside right there.
Okay.
Yeah, standing over the top.
But 20-second break, they're back at it. Running it back right off side there. Sun's starting to peek out a little bit. And it looks like Johnny's going to pick up this one here.
Yeah, he scores a point. It's going to make it 1-1, even it back up.
1-1.
The weather this morning was a little.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call it kind of the first taste of the cold. The morning was a little dreary, a little cold. I want to say a little misty and foggy as well.
It was really foggy.
Yeah. A lot of us driving to the field this morning, or the day, was. I mean, I almost couldn't see a mile in front. So slowly as the day progresses, the sun will come out. Both players kind of favoring the same breakout. Johnny jumping out to that pin there.
Or did he land that shot?
Slipped one in onto KCAV. I almost thought.
I thought KCAV had the drop.
I thought he did too. Johnny came out way wide on that pin.
I got a little more aggressive with that one. Yeah.
But Johnny's going to walk this one in.
Yeah, he still just wants to play big.
KCAV going to reset again.
Yeah, he's not really changing that. Point that off. I'm going to try switch side up. What's up? No, not yet.
Mix it up.
Yeah.
Your breakout's looking really similar. You're
Just
kind of
slipped it in
back,
there.
I think.
Yeah.
Get in that motherfucker.
Did. Oh, there we go.
Nice. Now keeping this gun on the field right now. Go get the ball. Oh.
Mental air coming out from KCAV there.
So tell us what he did wrong, Jeremy.
So he got the outright ace onto Johnny there, but you know, after you eliminate the player, you have to go touch the opposing player's start box, score the point. It gets approved when you're clean. He just stepped off the field because he was walking over to his pit help to get ready for the next one a little too quick before scoring the point. So he stepped out of bounds and got eliminated for it.
Yeah, that might be huge too. Give him an opportunity to pull it even, and he's still down one after a great shot.
Yeah, he's going to run it back though, feeling good, jumping over to that side and getting the ace, even though he wasn't able to score the point off it. But dueling back and forth, corner to corner. Johnny is going to slip a shot on him, so he is going to walk this one in. Yeah, unfortunate mental mistake coming out from KCAV there, cost him a point. He was building some good momentum off that too. It's always good getting an ace and coming off that. But unable to get the point. Johnny just favoring posting OT there. KCAV snaps are good, timing-wise. Came out, tried to come back out after Johnny adjusted and seeing him coming out that side, was able to get the shot in on him.
10 seconds.
It's almost like a bait, right? KCAV comes out, sees Johnny posted OT. As he's coming back in, he's like, I'm going to go back out real quick, but Johnny makes the adjustment and puts the shots in on him there. Corner to corner again, both players favoring their right side on the breakout.
Oh, there it is.
Heard a clack there.
Yeah, right in the face. Good shot by KCAV.
Hit that quick snap on the inside.
I think he's yelling to his pit to get a gun ready for him. I think that's what he was saying.
Yeah,
he's wanting to switch out.
Switch guns. Might need air.
Yeah, and
maybe something's wrong.
If a player's alive, he can do that. A live player can talk to your pit from on the field. The pit can't talk back.
Right, getting into a little bit of the technicalities here. Looks like we got a timeout being called by KCAV. A live player could communicate to their pit, but the pit technically can't communicate to the players during the match. If you are an eliminated player, you can step off the side of the field before the point is scored and then start communicating with your pit help.
Right, and with only 20 seconds between points, that can be a huge advantage that you can really help yourself out with.
Right, there's a lot of small technical things and little intricacies of, you know, the break time, the time in between, things your pit help can do, just, you know, smooth the process. Just like any real paintball, even, you know, full 5-on-5s or X-ball or anything, like having a sound pit running smoothly where everybody knows their routine and what they're supposed to do, that goes a long way with just keeping the flow of everything.
10 seconds.
Coming back in, KCAV used one of his 2 60-second timeouts to see if he was able to make some adjustments here.
Johnny's still just seeing an OT and clips the loader there on KCAV. It's just so hard with Johnny's height.
It is. You see him just standing over the top like a turret, just shooting down on KCAV the whole time.
It's the second or third time he hit me with the fucking
shooting tape inside.
Yeah. Where'd you hit? How'd your air go? Oh, it was just that?
Yeah.
Yeah, KCAV recognizing.
He's still just so
Johnny
big.
shooting the inside while standing OT on the tape. Might be a little frustrating because I don't think KCAV has the height to be able to do that shot.
Yeah, that is the advantage of the layout. You know, everything's short, so these taller guys definitely have an advantage there.
KCAV's perspective on this one. Breaking out to his left, his favorite breakout. There it is. Johnny standing OT, shooting the inside.
Yeah, and you see when KCAV shoots back, it's not even putting Johnny away, right? Johnny's still just standing there, willing to take it, just not willing to go in.
Johnny gonna jump over the other side. The first time we've seen kind of either player move from side to side. There you go. KCAV gonna match him back over. Johnny just standing OT. I feel like he just missed KCAV's motor there. Players yelling at each other down there on the field. Johnny gonna streak over. I don't know if KCAV picked that up. He does now.
There he does. Man, it looked like... Yeah, they're talking about it. It looked like KCAV landed that ball first.
Yeah, it did, and it looks like Johnny just held his lane and kept shooting.
Yeah.
So KCAV yelling to call that out. Ref's going to run in and get it sorted out. See this replay just break down the timing. Let's see. Johnny getting clipped right there. KCAV's going to come out and then come out for a second snap. So, yeah, KCAV definitely getting the shot onto Johnny there. That's almost borderline penalty worthy.
That's on the edge for sure. Now, obviously, this is slow motion, and you got paintballs going at 200 miles an hour, but he definitely was riding the edge right there.
Yeah, so Johnny may be getting away with a little more than what he should, but with it all said and done, the refs got the call down on the field correct, and KCAV's going to pick up the point on that one. And Johnny's going to return the favor there and score himself an ace onto KCAV.
Yeah, just a great shot. He's just this whole match, his first ball is just so good.
Yep.
He's just really got it dialed. He's really quick off the box, and you can see it looked like it was a second ball. Yeah, just right there in the side.
As KCAV was streaking over. I think maybe KCAV he was kind of set up a little awkwardly on the box there, so maybe he was switching back and forth, not knowing which way he wanted to go, or changed his mind last second on which side he wanted to break out to. But Johnny is quick with it off the box.
Yes, he is.
Maybe sometimes a little too quick. I think it's all just timing. It's all just timing.
It is. Oh, and it looked like he bounced KCAV right there. KCAV asked for a check, but he's clean. I like that move by Johnny getting out of that pin.
Yeah.
Those pins are hard to play. They get small real quick.
They do. They're pretty enticing to go out and try to get a quick angle on the side of a player or out there towards the edge, but...
Oh, nice.
KCAV going to pick up that shot onto Johnny there. Looks like on the outside. Check it out here, just coming out.
Yeah, there it is.
Right off
the
edge.
Yep.
I think it's on the edge of his mask, maybe.
I just saw a spray, but...
Right. Could have been anything, mask, loader, but...
Great job leaning out to get that extra little bit of angle.
Right there again. Hey, one more win and you're even, KCAV. So much time still, bro.
This one definitely a little bit more back and forth, a little bit tighter on the score as of right now. We've had a couple of no points, a couple points not scored. So they're definitely playing a little bit more paintball this set. There's breaking out to the same side. Johnny quick off the box, but actually picks up KCAV as he tries to pop on the outside. Yep, on the outside OT. Johnny's going to walk this one in. Both players coming right over the top, and Johnny just waiting for it.
That was a really great shot by Johnny. Like, anticipated that shot all the way. You know, just kind of knew that he'd probably done that to him a couple times, and as soon as he saw him dip in, just put paint there.
I think this match, even though it's the first match of the day, and we're just showing, you know, the second set, the second half, essentially, we're already starting to see a lot of players' tendencies, how they like to break out, where they like to post, what they like to shoot. And I think as the day goes on, the adaptability of the other competitors to kind of notice these things and change their game plan to be able to counter it or, you know, be more dominant against it will be something we'll see for sure. Right. They kept playing patient, just posted on the side there. Johnny's still favoring, standing tall on the outside. Able to shoot inside and outside.
Did he shoot him off the bounce shot, or did he shoot him straight up?
I don't know. It was on the outside there for sure. I didn't quite see it. We'll have to see what the replay shows. But yeah, it got clipped right on the outside there.
Either way, really good job by KCAV. He really needed that to kind of stay close enough to strike.
20 seconds.
Let's take a look here. Oh, good angle. We'll be able to see it. Comes right out. No, nope, just off the snap, right on the edge.
Yeah,
of his
great
mat.
shot by KCAV.
Johnny as well, maybe blowing his gun a couple extra shots than what he should have, but both players jumping over.
Johnny with the ace.
Yep, Johnny's going to pick up that ace there.
Bring everyone have the guns ready. Yeah, up to this point, then. Yeah.
And aces are such a big part of the game, right? Because those gunfights sometimes can be 50-50. So when you can get that extra point right off the break and kind of eliminate getting into those gunfights, it's a huge advantage for these guys.
Right on his left arm as he was streaking over there. I feel like both players were pretty good off the box. Johnny just with the quicker pull up. Seven to 5. KCAV going back to his left, gonna match Johnny on this side. Johnny gonna streak over corner to corner now. Both players battling on the inside. KCAV got put away.
I'm not sure what happened there.
I think Johnny just got hit.
Okay.
But the ref went in and was looking at KCAV's pod, and I feel like I did kind of see the pod got hit.
Okay.
Whether KCAV was holding it or not when it got hit, I mean, it's up to the refs to call that on the field as it stands right now.
Right, so if it's in your hand when it gets shot, then you're eliminated because it's stopping you.
Yeah. So
if he gets rid of it before then it doesn't count.
I know we've seen KCAV kind of throwing his pods all over after he loads just to maybe be a little bit of a distraction.
Yeah.
That one maybe a little too close for comfort if you ask me, but all said and done, KCAV gets called clean.
Well, let's see. Oh, we got a replay. Let's see if we got it.
Let's see here. Oh, you know,
it looks like he just.
I was gonna say that's
here we go. Oh
Wow.
my goodness, that's like one frame.
I know.
Just got it away. What a good call by the refs to figure that out and get it right. And there he shoots Johnny in the face.
Yeah, honestly, good timing of when he shot Johnny.
Yeah,
because
the ref
I
was
mean,
good. Yeah,
that definitely like
saved that.
Paused. He was
Yes.
pointing at it, having a conversation with the ref as opposed to engaging Johnny. I feel
Wow.
like if he hadn't have shot Johnny there, I mean, very could have easily lost that point because Johnny would have kept playing.
100%.
But yeah, that replay
was insane.
Really awesome.
Yeah,
Barely,
it doesn't get any closer than that.
Right, barely having it out of his hand before getting shot. But gotta be careful.
Oh, they're saying he left early. They finally got Johnny leaving early. He's been riding that line this whole match.
Yeah.
That time they think he went early. Let's see. See if they got it here.
Yep.
Oh yeah, and you can hear that horn. Yeah.
Realistically, I think Johnny has had pretty good timing off the box, but this one definitely jumped
early.
the gun early. The ref's catching that, calling him out as he streaks over there, just getting a little too aggressive.
But here we go. KCAV got it tied back up.
Keeping it tight for this match here. 7-7. Engaging on the outside. We see KCAV getting clipped. So Johnny answers right back.
Yeah, and it's like that same thing. It seems like when K-Cav comes, Johnny knows to shoot that inside and then immediately throw his paint to the outside. And K-Cav's run into that a couple times now. Just needs to switch it up a little bit.
I feel like the nature of these two players back and forth has been a lot of Johnny has been dominant and just holding the lane or posting and shooting a shot, and K-Cav has been having to work and fight against him, coming out snaps, working each angle of the bunker, which he has been doing very well. He's landing a lot of good snaps and a lot of good shots.
Right.
But Johnny is also playing the opposite of that very well, just posting and
It's hard to
anticipating where he's going to go.
It's hard to consistently win if you're trying to rely on your snapshot.
Right.
Yeah.
Just like that, Johnny posted is going to catch K-Cav. Snapping out again. Johnny's going to walk this one in. After it's approved, he's going to put it to match point.
When he's down here, watch it. Just keep an eye on if he's touching the box, and I'll walk if he's...
Yeah, point approved is going to make it 9-7. So they do have to win by 2. So it's not over. Obviously, K-Cav can go on a run here, or at least even it up, to force it to some extra points. But man, he's really gotta land a ball here.
Yep, it's the do or die situation. Looks like he's going to favor going to his left again. Johnny being patient. He knows he has a little bit more to work with here. Match point.
Yeah, and you see the opposite from K-Cav, just rolling his gun, desperately trying to look for a kill right here.
Good change of pace. Johnny being patient, just waiting. He was just trying to shoot and bounce off the pin there a little bit. Oh, and he saw K-Cav starting to streak across.
And that's just unfortunate timing. Ozzy lands the shot.
Yep.
I love the move by K-Cav. It was just unfortunate timing that Johnny happened to peek at the exact time.
It's one of those situations where K-Cav has to make something happen. Right? Johnny can just sit there, be patient. Saw him jumping across to the other side of the field there, just trying to get a different look. Johnny's going to get checked out pretty thoroughly. Last point here for him. Going to complete the match. Point approved.
Wow. Great job. Great job. Johnny's moving on. And a great shot right there.
Yep.
Right in front of his loader. But yeah, with that win, Johnny moves on to the next round.
Yep. So Johnny's going to take the first win of the day. And that's going to put him into the semifinals.
Yeah. And I think he's going to be playing Thomas.
Yes, he's going to be going up against Thomas in the next match.
Yeah. So we'll come right back. We'll have an interview down on the sideline with one of our players. So we'll see you guys in just a couple seconds.
What's up, everyone? Walker here with CRBN Paintball, showing you some of the custom products that we offer as a part of the team program. When you start, it's going to ask you to design your jersey right away, which sounds a little bit weird at first, but what we want from you guys is your logo, some of your other artwork, including your sponsors, and we're going to take all that information and we're going to make you guys some other really cool custom products. So some of the new things that we offer are a custom team pod bag, the goggle bag, of course the training jersey, and a new soft barrel case. All these can be customized with your name, number. You guys can actually go in and you can tweak the designs as well. So if you guys are looking for a team banner, it comes folded up just like this, easy to store in your gear bag. We also offer some custom cleat covers for your team. You can put your name, like I said, and your numbers on them. Of course, we offer a custom headband, supplemented product line as well. And then last but not least, our custom Zero goggle strap, proprietary to that goggle system. If you guys have any questions, check us all out at CRBNPaintball.com. Back with the winner of the first match here, Johnny Stewart. He won that match 10-7. How do you feel after that one?
Feel pretty good. First time playing this format, so it was most definitely something new and stuff. And but it was fun.
And you're definitely very quick off the box, as we saw a couple times a little bit too early. How are you going to change that?
You can't hate me for trying. So I'm just going to keep playing my game. I'm going to try to get them aces off the break. If you guys call it against me, then that's your fault.
You can't hate him for trying. And now we're going to cut to K-Cav.
here we are back with KCAV after that loss. Tough loss, but you did much better in this second match. How do you think you performed?
You know, I had a game plan, and I stuck with it. Wanted to slow him down, take opportunities when he wasn't fully on me and stuff. And then I'm going to try to break down the pattern a little bit. Obviously, this is not definitely my best performance. I'm a snake player. I have no shame trying to show myself and put myself in a dual format. So, guys want some? New Jersey Justice for Life, Toulouse Purple, Brimstone Smoke. Come at me if you want to play some paintball. Let's go.
Heck yeah, KCAV, diehard paintball player.
Alrighty, bringing it back into the studio after those interviews there. John connecting with both players at the end of their match. Really good stuff coming out of them. Johnny able to, take the match away, going 2-0. The second set definitely a lot closer than the first one. KCAV kept it really close all the way probably till about the end there. And I really did like how he touched on he kind of stuck to his game. Both players not necessarily with the most exposure and understanding kind of how the format is, and maybe didn't know the best strategy to approach it. So they both had their distinct strategy that they stuck to for a majority of the match.
Yeah, they did, and you really saw even in the interview there where Johnny was like, John asked him about him leaving early, right? And he's like, well, if I can get away with it, but that's a little bit part of the game, not the leaving early part, but the way that Johnny played literally on the edge, and not on the edge of the rules, but he was really quick off the box. He was standing tall. He was putting paint down at KCAV. Just made it really, really hard for him throughout the match. And then KCAV getting it back 7-7 right there before the end. He had a shot. I know again he hasn't played a lot lately because he came back from his injury. But yeah, man, it was a great match. Appreciated him going out and shooting the heck.
The first match of the day after the round robins, they kind of set the precedent for the rest of the matches moving forward. The pacing, people were able to watch that and kind of see how they played, maybe learn some stuff or see how they want to approach it for their own matches. And that's going to lead us into our next match. It's going to be Jacob Downing versus Randall Barnes. That's going to be coming at you guys here next. So we appreciate you guys tuning in for the first one. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you're excited for the next match because we are too.